What's up, everyone? Do we have sound?
Hey, what's going on?
I don't hear anybody.
Hey,
I don't hear you.
you don't hear me?
Nope. I don't hear Mark.
That's weird. Hold on. One.
No worries.
How about now?
Yeah, now I hear you. Now I
Okay,
hear you.
that was technical difficulties there. All right, very
Okay.
cool.
Well, that's expected. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's going on?
Happy birthday, I guess.
Happy birthday anniversary. I
Yeah.
think we're looking the part, eh?
Yeah. I like your top hat technique.
Yeah.
That's classy. Look at
Might
that.
this might be a new thing. You
Oh no.
know?
Well, Fred Wheeler from How to D&D has mastered the cool hat wearing, so we would
yeah.
simply be copying him,
Right.
right?
Yeah. That may not be a good thing to do right off the
No,
bat
for
per se.
sure.
Yeah, he may not be super excited about that. What's up, chat? I see a lot of people in the chat that we know from
Yeah.
some of our regulars are in today. That's awesome. Good deal.
Yeah. Hello,
Hey, look who's there. Bob. Bob joined us.
Bob the World Builder, Rivers RPG, Dungeoneers Pack.
Yeah,
It's a Critical's here. Matt Nerdy's here. Pamela Rice is here.
yeah, I know her.
Yeah, I know you do.
Little girl that's a bright flame. I'm not sure who I know that person, but that's
Yeah.
cool. I think
Hey,
I might know who that person is.
welcome to everyone. We're so excited. This is well, we'll get into it, but this is not a day we actually knew what it would be like. So we're pleasantly surprised with everything that's happened in the last year, and we've had a lot of fun doing it. I know that. So I guess that's the key, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's why we play D&D. That's why we do a lot of things, because we enjoy doing it.
Yeah, this is fun. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So 1 year. So
Yes.
in July 29th, 2019, we decided
What video
to.
did we drop? Do you remember?
I do. It was Everything Is Wrong with D&D.
That's a clickbait title if I ever heard one.
Yeah, what were we thinking there? Ridiculous. Yeah,
Everything
clickbaity
that's
stuff.
wrong with D&D. Look at that clickbait title.
Oh, man, we got a little. I remember we got flamed a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. We deserved it. We deserved it. Matt Nerdy's saying we need to flip a table. I can't. I've got stuff all over this table.
Yeah, it's pretty tight in here right here too.
Including stuff that I want to give away. So I don't think they want us to flip a table. So
yeah, no kidding.
But
yeah, I agree.
So awesome.
I agree. So it's pretty exciting, dude.
So I think you and I were talking about and hey, Bruce Breadmore's here. I know him. Thanks for the birthday wishes. He's from Descent into Gaming, our favorite gaming store here in Florida.
Absolutely.
I think that I think the why we started our channel is probably something we should mention since we are on the anniversary of what we did it. Why did we do this in the first place, Mark? So I guess that's the question. Why did we start a D&D YouTube channel when it's hard enough to meet weekly to play, to run our businesses and our careers and our families and everything else that we're involved in, our service work, whatever it may be? Why did we start a D&D YouTube channel?
We just looked out there and we didn't think there were enough of them, right? And so we decided there's just not enough D&D content out there. And I remember you saying there was like, what, 2 channels back then? No,
yeah, it was like 2 or 3. I mean, you had Bob, you had Wally DM, you had Fred, you had a couple others I've heard of, like Nerdarchy and Taking 20.
I've heard of them, yeah.
Yeah, there's some smaller ones like that, but yeah, you're right. So because there wasn't another
yeah, that was it, right? Well, remember I remember we just talked about is like we kind of know a little bit about this D&D thing, but I think our angle was that we had done some with family, and we didn't see a lot of direction toward families in particular and playing D&D with your family, and so we kind of started with that kind of idea in mind that we wanted to be kind of family oriented right from the beginning. Definitely family friendly.
Yeah.
So if we don't swear,
that was our best experience with the game. So we were like, hey, let's just start talking about it and focus on getting everyone involved, not just the 35-year-olds you see on Critical Role.
Right.
You know, because people may think, well, that's only for that group of people, you know, and that's definitely not the case. So that's what we were.
Yeah. Trying to break the mold a little bit too. You know, a lot of people, even a year ago, I know people were still talking like, "Oh, that stuff's for nerds," and that it's kind of a. So I talk to people and trying to break that mold. Yeah, because we're totally not.
I was going to say our channel confirmed.
Right.
For nerds.
We
and
confirm.
If you ask Dungeoneers Pack, he'll tell you it's for nerds. You just ask him.
Yeah.
You ask Bob, he'll tell you.
Yeah.
And you know what? Nerds rule the world now, so I guess that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Remember when it used to be an insult back in the, the 80s and 70s, back when you're a nerd, and that used to be a terrible thing, and now, the nerds are Bill Gates and all those guys. So
right. No, I agree, and I know one of the things we talked about was really pushing the idea of family. But remember, we talked that family isn't just the normal. Normal? I should say, what is normal in family anymore? It's a broad term, and there's all different sizes and shapes of families. And we've discovered that your friends are the family that you choose, pretty much. So that's a broad definition of family. So when we started, I think we were thinking more of the traditional family, but as we went on, we realized now we met people and it was pretty cool. So we firmly agree, I believe, in general, that D&D is for everyone and everyone should play. And that's kind of our battle cry pretty much in the beginning. And that was kind of the energy that drove us. And then as we meet people, when they tell us the experiences that they have with their friends and their family, it totally confirms everything we talked about. So,
and I'll add to that in that when we started the channel, I don't think we really knew what we were doing, but we didn't know what we would gain from it, maybe, because it isn't about, if anyone thinks anything differently, it's not about like, oh, we have this product that we're going to push to thousands of people, or we're going to make millions of dollars on a YouTube channel. That's not the case. That's not in any shape or form what we were trying to do or going to do.
No.
But I will say that the funnest part of this endeavor with you and I, Mark, on YouTube is the connections that we have made with other people who enjoy this hobby, whether they're in our chat right now, whether they're people that we've been able to play the game with, or other YouTube creators that we've met and be able to collaborate with. That has been the funnest part for me.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I have really enjoyed interacting with people, even down in the comments, having conversations. Yeah. People have questions. Yeah. The most rewarding experiences for me have been the times that people ask questions about, hey, or they will say, I never really thought about playing with my kids, playing D&D. I played D&D for years. I love D&D, or I played it as a kid, or in the past, I never thought about trying it with my kids. And then they do, and then they come back and tell, oh, it's great. You can't put a price on that. Totally confirms what we do, and it's really rewarding.
Now, Ali Gonzo said we did it for the fame and fortune, and she may be exposing truths that we don't want the general audience to know, but so be it. I mean, if that's what if that's how she feels, then, so be it. But Nick said he remembers when we got to 100 subs, we were surprised and excited, and he's right. Every time, you won't believe this, and maybe Bob can comment on this as well, but it doesn't matter how many subs you have, at least right now. Every time we get a sub, we're excited. One sub, like I'm excited when I see my number go up one. And because it's confirmation that someone's at least halfway interested and it's something we've done or worked on. So,
right. Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree. And I'm sure your family is like my wife, that she just loves to hear that, oh, we got 2 more subs today or 3 more.
Yeah. No one else cares but Mark and I. We're texting each other, hey, congrats, and we tell our everyone else, and they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, okay. But yeah, we're good with it. Dungeoneers Pack, he's got a channel, and excited for him as well. Rivers, he's got a channel, and it's fun. It's fun to do YouTube. Or it can be. I found you guys because you were talking about Dark Sun. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I love Dark Sun.
And honestly, when we did that Dark Sun video, there wasn't a lot of people talking. Huh? Oh yeah, right behind you. A lot of people weren't really talking about Dark Sun too much, right? I mean,
No,
now they
not
have.
yet.
Yeah,
now
but
they have. I think people are ready for that kind of a setting for sure.
yeah.
But I don't. That's cool, and that's the whole point. We do a video on how to spend gold, and then we find other people. We do a video like you just did on designing the game for younger minds and children and teenagers, and then you get another whole crowd that comes in and, oh, that's interesting to me. And that's the cool thing about this hobby is it connects with so many different people at different stages in their life with different family groups around them, friends and family and whatnot. So,
well, and you and I have
neat.
talked about too, this community, the D&D community in general is so kind and welcoming, and everyone we've come across and talked to have just been really super nice. If you go to, and here's the test, go into Reddit and look at the subreddits and Reddit and read through the subreddits, and you'll see very little people attacking each other. Now, then go over to like the gaming Reddit subreddits and see everybody attack each other like there's no tomorrow. And so that's a glaring example of the type, not honestly the type, but the community as in general, that they kind of uplift and help each other in the D&D community, whereas it seems like in a lot of other groups, they seem to kind of tear each other down or attack each other. And I know there is some of that. I mean, say in every group, I'm sure we just haven't experienced much of that. And it's just because the people are just so welcoming to each other.
Yeah, it's on. I mean, on Twitter, which is a cesspool, everyone acknowledges and knows that. We use it for promotional purposes, but it's really not good for anyone generally because people like to spurg out and speak their mind whether we want to hear it or not. So on there's some negativity, and I posted something the other day about let's just be. I'm glad that I'm part of Dungeon Class. I'm glad that we are striving to be positive, uplifting, and help everyone out.
No, absolutely.
The rising tide lifts all boats.
No, absolutely. That's a message that we're going to talk more about when we talk about our additions.
Hey, highlight Bob the World Builder's comment there because I think that's key. There's several YouTubers in the chat right now. So
yes, there are.
Cooperation, not competition, and that's what I think some people forget. Even in YouTube. You don't have to compete. It's not a competition because YouTube, I can sub to 100 different channels, but I will only watch the videos that I'm interested in from any of those channels. So it doesn't matter how many different channels people sub to, even in one hobby or one specific thing. If you like cooking and you sub to 50 different cooking channels, it doesn't mean you don't have room for a 51st because maybe that 51st channel is going to cover one little thing that you're really interested in every once in a while. And then when they don't, you're bored. So you go on and move on to someone else. So when Bob does a video, I watch it because I know his stuff is really produced well. He really thinks it out. He doesn't fly off the handle and flip tables like we do. So, he's a calming influence in our lives, but with us, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. So, it's pretty neat. Pretty neat.
Nice.
So,
I like this comment.
Nick DeLuz, you guys helped inspire me and my friends to start a YouTube channel. In which we play games we hate and complain about them. Really?
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Mark?
I have not seen his channel, and I got to look for it.
Okay.
Nick, what's the name of it?
That sounds interesting, honestly.
Are you able to link it in the chat there? Just FYI, Nick is a former student of mine, so I do want to encourage him. Yeah. So
I'm sorry,
despite my best efforts, he wants to follow my example.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right.
It doesn't exist yet. Oh, okay. All right. Well, you gotta let me know, Nick. All right. There was another comment that was. Oh, all right. That's good. That was hard to type. All right.
Okay.
Good. Very good. All right. So
welcome everybody. Everyone. We promised we'd do some giveaways tonight, and we were hoping as many people would come in as possible because you guys are the reason we enjoy doing what we're doing, and you're what makes it fun to do YouTube. Otherwise, it's a lot of work. I'd rather spend the time just DMing and preparing my next session with my guys, and I know Mark would too. So if it wasn't for you, in the chat and in our channel and in our memberships and all that, then we wouldn't do this. So we wanted to do some giveaways, Mark. I'm not sure how we're going to do this, honestly.
Okay.
I would assume that we present something we want to give away, and then we ask everyone just to type something in if they're interested, and then we'll assign them a number really quick and then roll a dice or something, if that's fair.
I like that plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. You have any dice nearby?
Yeah, there's always dice nearby. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Kidding me?
I have some around here. I know it's just, I asked that question knowing full well. Oh, look at this. Skull Splitter.
Yeah, I don't know what's in here, but
Skull Splitter. Skull Splitter is just a little bit, about 30 minutes north of us here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's do this. I have something I want to give away to someone who's interested. I love painting figures, as you know. And in fact, the other night, I think it was Sunday or Monday, I don't know, the other day, we all sat around the table, had cool music playing on, and we were just all painting figures. Mm-hmm. And there's something about just decompressing in that way that I really enjoy. So I wanted to give out a figure. I'll mail it out. And this is one I picked up to paint that I will give away because I can always get another one. But, you guys are irreplaceable. So I will put it in the camera. You probably don't have to full screen this, I don't think. It's a young black dragon.
Oh, dude, that's sweet.
And so any of these really cool monsters that I have, I don't, I try not to show my players, my family, that I have it so that I can bring it out on the table and, but they always find out because I end up painting it. Anyway, it's one of those oversized. So next to a regular figure.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah, it's a pretty big. So if you put this on your table once it's painted, it's still in the package. I haven't touched it. Yeah. And then your little wizard thinks he's tough. There's going to be some issues. So, but anyway, I will give this out. So what we will do, and all of you guys, including Bob the World Builder and Rivers and anybody, all of you guys are eligible. We don't care if you're family, friends, whatever. If you're interested in this giveaway for this item, then type a B in the chat, and I'll Mark. You just yell the name, and I'll assign a name, a number to it.
All right, so looking for B.
Type a B for Black Dragon in the chat. King of the Ones, welcome. King of the Ones. So type a B in the chat, and we got Pulverizer.
Yep. King of the Ones.
He's number 1. Pulverizer's number 1.
King of the Ones is number 2.
Okay, King number 2. Number 3. Casey.
Oh, they're coming fast.
Okay,
all right.
That's all right.
Oh gosh! All of a sudden,
you keep track.
All right, so Casey, yes, and then
I'm writing
Allie.
it down. Casey's 3. Allie is 4.
It's a critical.
She's a good painter. Allie Gonzo. It's critical.
Yes.
He is number 5.
Matt Nerdy. He's got BEE. He said, he read the word B. All right. And Bruce.
Matt Nerdy, you are number 6. Bruce is number 7.
Karen Pulver.
This is fun.
Karen Pulver.
Okay, good. Karen. Hey, Karen, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while.
Rivers RPG.
Okay, Rivers is number 9. Rivers he loves figures. I know he would appreciate it.
Dungeoneers pack.
Dungeoneers. All right, sweet.
Whoa, Master the Game's here.
Oh, welcome, Master the Game. Master the Juice. All right, Master is number 11, so we may have to go to D12 or more. 28.
Master the Game didn't say B, by the way, yet.
Oh, Master the Game. I don't know if you just popped in. We're giving this away.
Yeah.
If you're interested, just type a B in the chat. It's a Black Dragon. If you want to paint it or give it to one of your players. I know you DM a lot.
28 millimeter.
Just put a B in the chat if you're interested. Welcome,
yeah.
Juice.
There's some new people that didn't get that message.
Yeah.
Okay, so Juice is in.
All right, 28 millimeter. So he's number 12, 28 mm.
You didn't say B yet, but I'm guessing.
Yeah,
you did. Never mind. I see it. It's like lagging on my computer versus.
All right. Master's number 11, 28 is number 12. I don't think I missed anyone so far. I'm doing pretty good.
Did Bob join in? Bob, you can join in, dude.
Yeah, I don't have Nick the loser. Nick, if you're interested, we can find a 13-sided dice somewhere. No, we'll figure it out.
Bob, no.
Okay, so maybe we'll count down, and then at that point we'll just end this one, and then we'll roll.
Sounds good.
And we'll have to roll on camera, so that
Ooh,
maybe
28 millimeter said he'll paint it on video. Ooh.
Oh, that would be sweet.
But we can't be swayed. We're just going to roll the dice and however it comes out.
Hey, I'd love to go on Master of the Game. I'd love to go on his show, his RPG talk show.
I agree. You
Great.
hear that, Juice? We're down for a collaboration.
Okay, Bob's abstaining. Good man. All right, Bob.
Oh, that's nice of him. What a guy.
That's nice of you. All right, we got a 12-sided die, so let's do this. Let's end the entries right now. I think everyone's had a chance that's interested. And we will, let's see. Do you have a 12-sided dice, or are you able to show your camera to it?
I don't have one in this room.
Are you kidding me? I'm going to flip a table.
I know.
Okay, I've got one.
The funny part is I have everything but dice in here, I think.
All right, hold on a second. Watch my camera.
How do I not have... All right, I'm watching.
All right, hold on. Unbelievable. This is what I deal with, fellas.
What is this on you? What kind of trickery were you? I'm watching you.
Okay, hold on. So here's my list. You probably can't even see that. Hold on a second.
I can't see the list, but that's all right.
Okay, there's my list.
Okay, that's legit. Look at that.
That's legit. 1 through 12, unless I wrote a number wrong. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I'm going to roll the die.
All right, he's got it.
12. Here's a 12-sided die. It is not weighted.
Oh, wait, I do too have dice.
Oh, my God. Okay, you can do the next one. You can do the next one. I will roll it right here. Unless you want one of my kids to come in and roll it. Actually, I'll do this green one. This will be easier to see.
Okay.
So
sounds good. Oh, that's good for the visually impaired like myself.
Yes, exactly. All right, here we go. I promise. We're going to go by this roll.
Hey, no trickery.
Number 7 is Bruce. Bruce Bredmore.
Nice, Bruce.
He's local, so I'll be able to get this to him right away.
Oh, nice.
So let me write that down. Congratulations, Bruce. You won the Black Dragon.
King of the Ones rolled. He rolled for us. That's funny.
All right, awesome. Okay, you won the Black Dragon, and I can get that to you. I know where you are at the gaming store, so that's local.
That sounded cryptic. I know where you are.
Well, I mean, I've seen him at the gaming store. I know
where you are.
So, all right, that was fun.
All right, good stuff. All right, so do we want to?
Well, I think we can. We
have a guest that we might bring in here.
Yeah, bring whoever you want in, and I know Bob, you're welcome to pop in if you'd like. I think Mark got you the link. The link.
So this is Brooklyn. Brooklyn's camera may not work. Let's see.
Okay.
Brooklyn, you with us?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? Yep, I can hear you.
You're good.
This is Brooklyn is one of the ones pictured in, if you saw the pictures when we did our video on playing D&D with kids, this was the 16-year-old that was in there. And Brooklyn is quite the little go-getter. She runs, you've got 1 or 2 games going right now, Brooklyn?
3 now, I believe.
3. Okay,
wow.
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
16-year-old. So hey, Brooklyn, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
I'll just tell you one little secret about her. She came over to our house to play. First time I had met her. She plays a cleric, and generally the clerics are the kind of the mother hens of the group. They help take care of everybody. They are healers, and they buff people, whatever. And she played like a barbarian, so it really threw me off as a dungeon master. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I loved it. I know that the other players around the table did too. So Brooklyn, way to break the mold. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now your character was a dwarf, right, Brooklyn?
Yes.
Yeah, she leaned really heavy into the dwarven thing and really the stereotypes of the dwarven thing, and I think that was part of the motivation there. It was pretty cool. So yeah, she's constantly surprised me. She surprised me there, and then when we ran the game, it was like she had some pretty bold moves. She did some great role playing. Very impressed there. So Brooklyn, you're doing a game over Zoom, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So how's that? Because honestly, I haven't had that experience. So do you find it really hard, or like what do you think about doing it over Zoom?
It's pretty easy. Like, it's not too hard. Really, it just kind of stinks when all of a sudden you disconnect. But
Oh, yes, that would be rough. What about showing die rolls and stuff? You just trust everybody, or?
yeah, we really just trust everybody. If we feel
Okay.
like maybe there's
Better
a
than our
little-
group.
Yeah, we need to see it. We got to see. I want to
Yeah,
see
I
Roy
mean-
in front of me. Yeah. That's good. No, that's
For
good
sure.
that you can trust everybody. So, do you feel? Does it feel like it's hard to now? You DM it on Zoom or no?
No.
Okay. Was it hard for you to kind of feel like you're in the game versus playing in person, or what's your take on that?
I really don't think it was harder to. It's pretty much just like being there in the same room, just not really.
Right.
Like, I don't,
Mhm.
not sure how to explain it, but
It's different.
you can't
not
see them, but you know they're there, and
okay.
about the same experience, really.
Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah. Oh yeah. River says disconnect stinks. Yeah, I've not had a lot of experience playing online. In fact, I've had no experience playing online.
Same here. Yeah, we're
I,
table. Yeah.
I was really tempted to do it a couple of times, but I was like, and then I got doing stuff for Dutch class, and I'm like, so I'm
we
like,
will,
I
we
didn't
will
really
not
have
be
to.
doing many videos on how to play online.
No.
I mean, honestly, I would be faking it if we tried to do that. I know there's a lot of resources,
Right.
and it's very doable and enjoyable for a lot of people. It's just not something I will say we've been blessed, so we haven't had to, because we have enough people wanting to play nearby. But yeah, Brooklyn, that sounds like it'd be interesting for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to say really quick hi to Fred from How to D&D, Fred Wheeler from New Zealand, all the way from New Zealand. I know he's
Yeah.
got to run to work tonight, so
Right.
he stopped by and said hi. I appreciate that. He's got a great YouTube channel. If
Mhm.
you ever wanted to know how to use soap in about 25 different ways in D&D, this guy will make a video about it. You just think about it. He'll do it. He pays attention to detail. I'd love to play in one of his games. So welcome, Fred. I know you just stopped by to say hey, and we appreciate it. And we appreciate being able to collaborate with you for a little while. So we'll get together for sure. We'll do some more live streams.
Yeah, he lives in the future, and he will not give us lottery numbers and stuff. I just don't think that's fair, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, bye, Master of the Game. Thanks for stopping by as well. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. We'll
So
have
check
to
out his channel.
Yeah. He's been doing this a while. So there's some. It's good to see some veterans in the group here. These people have been doing it longer than we have.
A lot longer, yeah. And honestly, they probably have a lot more to offer. But we are having fun doing it, so it is
Absolutely.
what it is. Brooklyn, what's your favorite thing about playing D&D? Just a general question, but can you pinpoint it?
Oh, I mean, what's there not to like?
Okay.
There's,
Okay.
Fair question.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like even failing is kind of fun, which is something you don't really get in another kind of game.
Ah.
And I think
So when
people-
you really do bad in a video game, that's bad. But if you do bad in D&D, that can be epic.
yeah,
That's very
So
philosophical.
Okay, so failure is important to the game, or maybe consequences.
yeah.
Yeah, consequences to what how we do things or whatever. Like, it's fun to play. Well, I kick in the door. But when you kick in the door and fall in a spike trap, and your character's unconscious, that's not as fun. You're like, oh, well, maybe I won't always kick in the door.
Right. Yeah.
Or maybe you will.
Or maybe you will. Yeah.
Well, I think of some of the most memorable experiences in our campaigns is that someone did something failed epically, and things got really interesting then, right?
Yeah. It seems to happen almost every episode.
Right. Yeah.
Well, really could. Well, thanks, Brooklyn, for stopping in. I appreciate you coming in and saying, being a part of us and growing with us. And I'm really appreciate that you're DMing 3 different games and getting so many other people involved in this sweet hobby.
Yeah.
That is not easy, and congrats to you on that for sure.
Yeah, we need to work harder on mom and dad. We'll have to press them.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you can convert them.
Yeah, definitely. I'll work on next time they come here. I'll have to work on getting them all in on this D&D thing.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming by, Brookie. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye, Brooke.
All right.
Wow.
So Gonzo, I got something that's kind of a blast from the past here for you here.
So I'm wearing my old shirt.
Oh.
Right. And then you're
Right.
wearing our 80s version.
So this is the 80s version. Yes, correct.
Okay,
yes.
cool. And I love both of these. This
Yeah.
one is kind of standard. It's what we decided to do to let people know that we were a YouTube channel. And, you know, we'll probably always have an affinity towards that. But I love the 80s one. And that's where we kind of first learned the game, you and I. So,
right.
All
right. So I'm going to show you a little bit blast from the past here. All right. So let's see if you remember this thing, if I can get it to do what I want it to do here. Hey, how come it's not?
I'm getting text from people saying we want another giveaway already.
What the?
I know. Wow. They're excited.
Oh, here we go. All right. Does this look familiar?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So the story behind this, you know, part of creating a YouTube channel is so much. If anyone in the chat hasn't done this, there's so many things you think about. It's like, and one of the things you think about is what to call it. Honestly, being I'm a teacher, I think the part of the class kind of spun its way in there, and we were going to talk about D&D, so obviously Dungeon made sense. And this was my first attempt at making the logo design. I kind of think it came across as being a little campy, a little bit not so serious, which, in all fairness, we kind of are campy and not so serious.
And I think it accomplished what we were trying to do. Is class is done in the college rule lettering or whatever. Yes. We've got the little cap and gown with an arrow stuck in it. We've got a skull up there, and in the dungeon, it looks more like the insides of a dungeon, or you know, that kind of thing. So I think, I mean, it did what we wanted it to do.
Yeah, if you watch some of our first videos, you'll see this as our part of our intro.
Okay,
so
cool.
So that's a blast from the past there. So, we I don't know if we want to talk about the heart of the matter. We're gonna later in this. We're going to reveal a new logo design that we're going to reveal tonight only. But we're going to put that later in the broadcast.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you want to talk about the thing that everyone's talking about now, the product that everyone's talking about?
Can you pull it up?
So I can pull it up. Oh,
all right,
yes, I can.
Pull it up.
All right, hold on. I'll try to get both of us in here. All right, so let's see.
D&D halfway. Yeah, D&D halfway announced. They actually just put it on Amazon, and then someone retweeted a tweet from Chris Perkins to somebody where he did an ad on IGN. They are re-releasing Curse of Strahd, and they call it Curse of Strahd Revamped. That's a good picture. It comes in that box that you see, which is coffin shaped. They took the book, The Curse of Strahd, which is about, I don't know, 250-page book or so. And they broke it up into 3 soft back. They've divided it up into 3 different soft backs. Then they took the monsters in the back, and they put the monsters all by themselves in a little booklet.
Right.
They included the Taroka Deck, which, if you don't know about the Strahd and the Ravenloft setting, the Taroka Deck is really a cool feature of the game. It allows you to be very random in how you play it, so you can actually replay the game. And the items you would need to even help fight against Strahd are going to be in different places entirely, because you randomly place the cards after you shuffle them, and then you get your fortune read, and it'll give you clues on where to find these items. So they include a Taroka deck, a new DM screen with some, in my opinion, kind of okay art, not great, not
right.
We have, I think ours is the one I have is more fun to look at. They have a map and some invitations you can hand out. That's really it. They're charging $100 for this.
Yeah.
Some places, I know our gaming store is allowing you to pre-order it for $89, but it retails at $99. I think that the general consensus from the internet is meh.
Yeah.
Not a lot of interest. And I think there's several reasons. One is a lot of people already have the Curse of Strahd.
Right.
The actual playable game. It came out 4 years ago.
Right.
So it's not new in any shape or form. Now, they did go in and change some of the some of the writing in the
Yeah.
book. They got rid of some things that were considered racist or stereotypical
Right,
or whatever. They got rid of that, a couple little things, but not a lot has changed in the book itself. It's very little,
Mhm.
literally just sentences, So to me, I felt the same way after I saw someone look at it and kind of give it I don't, I'm not interested. I feel the same way. I'm not interested either. I have the book. I have the map. I bought the Taroka deck, and I have a DM screen. So
Yeah, and I think it doesn't help that So Chris Perkins he tweeted some stuff out that made it sound. He kind of hinted that Strahd was coming, some new Strahd, some Ravenloft stuff. He was hinting in those directions, and people were getting excited, thinking, "Oh, wow!" If you think about it, they had all that content from the old Ravenloft that they could have folded into a new book. Add on to Curse of Strahd, a new adventure in that realm. I mean, there's so much they could have added. And then we just get the same book split into 3 softcover books. And honestly, the DM screen is not. It doesn't strike fear into my heart per se.
Yeah, and I'm reading the chat, and it's kind of mixed. I think some people. Casey said she likes it, and Matt says scared it will suck, messing with perfection. And I think that's one of the keys. Is it's already a really good product as it is.
Right.
So did we really need this? If they wanted to change, some of the things in the book, they could have just printing forward, the further editions that they printed, they could have just changed it in those books.
Right.
But Bruce also mentions that he's thinking about it, but he's more excited about the Frost Maiden.
Oh, absolutely.
That looks amazing.
Yeah. So and that to me, that makes it even worse because you look at that and you go, wow, it looks like they knocked it out of the park. Having not seen, I've seen bits of it, but it looks like they've done a really, really good job there.
Yeah.
And then this comes out on the heels of it, and I'm like, what is this? And then then there's this stuff they resort to this kind of stuff. I mean, come on, man. Using a dog to
that'll sell it. That may sell some copies, actually.
Yeah, right. I'm like, that's just cheap. That's cheap. Yeah, I agree, Bob. Frost Maiden really looks great, and we're excited about it. And honestly, we love Baldur's Gate, and we love Curse of Strahd, but it just seems like a weird direction, to go. It's like, honestly, it feels like a product that nobody asked for.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like,
I guess that's how it feels. Yeah, and that's just our honest opinion. Yeah. I mean, obviously, I love everything that comes out. As far as I'm really. I've always been a collector. I've collected comics. I collect old books that I like to read, even fantasy books, whatever. Dice. We're addicted to that, right?
Right.
So it's another product. Initially you think, oh, what is it? And I want it, but this is actually one that I'm kind of like, I'm not doing it. And I'm not throwing down $100 bill for a game I already have, and I have everything involved in it. And you can get the game, you can get the book for $39 on Amazon. You can get the Gale Force 9 DM screen for like $15, and the Taroka deck for $10. So it's like $60. You can get everything just about. So there may be a couple other things in there, but
the box is a cool idea, but it's not enough to make it $100.
Yeah.
I agree.
I also agree. It's time for another giveaway.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
You got this one, Mark. I'll turn the page.
Okay.
What are we giving away here? Or I have something really cool I want to give away.
I was gonna say, I'm looking around my room right now.
Okay. Well, I know
some water bottles.
Well, I know we can do a merch product too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we can do.
Do you want to show? Do you want to show the new thing?
Okay.
And then maybe
I'm going to show first. I'm going to show this.
Let's do that. Yeah.
This is Larial's Silver Hands Explorers Kit. It's obviously a dice set with really cool looking dice. It's got some other things in there as well. There's some cards and some other, I'll read you the back really quick, or at least let you know. There's 20 illustrated double-sided cards detailing her expert's insights on key characters, location, and lore from across the Forgotten Realms. This may tie in somewhat to the Rime of the Frost Maiden. This came out late last year, I believe, and it didn't really get pushed. We were waiting for a book or something to be pushed with it.
Right.
And nothing came, and now we hear the Frost Maiden, but now they're doing another dice set for the Rime of the Frost Maiden, which looks very similar to this, by the way.
Right.
So this is a really cool unopened
nice.
dice set and some other cool things in here.
D&D product.
And we're going to give this away in a little bit. But pick me, says Matt. But I think we can give away a Dungeon Class T-shirt if you can pull one up.
We could. Do we
Or
want to
what-
wait?
Oh,
I
you
was
want
going
to
to show
wait?
the new logo, and they might want
okay.
that one.
Well, that's fine. Then let's do this one now.
Okay.
Let's do this one now. So it says there's 25 in the chat. Everybody's up for this. If you're interested in this, type an L in the chat for. I guess her name is what? Larial.
Larial.
Yeah. If anyone in the chat can say it out loud, please do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're interested in this, type it and we'll go down. All right, Mark, keep check. King of the Ones is number 1. King number 1. Oh gosh, it's going crazy. All right. Critical number 2.
Oh gosh, yes, it jumped really fast. All right.
It did.
I was like,
critical.
all right,
Rivers,
critical.
number 3.
Rivers. Yeah. Brooklyn.
You just read them out and I'll write it.
All right, Rivers, and then Brooklyn, VC.
Brooklyn's 4.
28 millimeter RPG.
28 mm.
Dungeoneers pack.
Number 5. Dungeoneers pack.
Casey
number
Bread.
6.
Casey Breadmore.
Okay. Number 7.
Then Matt Nerdy is another one.
Matt.
Karen Pulver is another one.
8. Okay. Karen is number 9. You're number 9.
LA Pulverizer.
LA.
Bob the World Builder. All right, going for
10.
some
All right,
dice.
Bob. Sweet. Did you send him the link, by the way? He can pop in if he wants. Bob, you're number 11.
Oh, I didn't. I can. Let me.
Yeah, Bob, we're gonna send you the link, and you can pop in. We can talk some D&D stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, you may be able to calm us down if we're getting a little too excited. Okay,
Yeah.
let me see here.
Coming at you here. Hold on.
Bob, okay, King of the Ones, Bruce. Yeah, Bruce, you can stay out of it. You've already won. So, Dungeoneers pack, Logan. Logan, you want to get in? Type in L. If Logan wants to get in, Stefan Rutland, you can type in L. Okay, Bob said he'll come in a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay, Logan's got an L, so he's number 12. Stefan, do you want in? We'll figure out how to do more than 12. Just got done some math with the DM. Pretty much the only player who cares to use up the DM's random loot. Yeah, that happens quite a bit. All right. Matt Nerdy, there he is. L for lucky. So Matt, you're lucky number 13, Matt Nerdy. So I definitely need some even numbers. L for linear. Stefan is in. He's number 14. All right, number 14. I know this is riveting.
Viewing.
YouTube. Yeah, this is riveting watching people write down numbers. So thanks for staying with us. But we want to get some things
writing.
Again,
Two
this
of my
is all
favorite
because
things.
we are excited. I promise you.
Yeah,
we are excited about our channel. We're excited about what we're planning to do in the future and who we're working with. And
we're
you know,
more about that.
and it, most especially about you guys. We're excited that you guys are even here tonight. So thanks again. All right. Okay, so I got a Malcolm Gardner, number 15. Malcolm, number 15. Quietly entertainment, baby. Quality entertainment, baby. Yeah, I bet. All right, we got 15. Wonder how we would do that one. Trying to think of the number 16. Let me think. Well, I know how we do it. I'm fine with that. Okay. So exciting, Nick the Loser says. Nick, are you in here? I don't see you. Nick, I do not have you in here. Do you want? Type an L in the chat if you want an opportunity to win this right here, which is not just a dice set. There's like 20 cards in there. There's also a felt line box that functions as 2 dice trays that's inside this box.
Oh,
So, and a double-sided map of the Sword Coast in the city of Waterdeep. 11 by 16. So there's a map in here. There's 2 dice trays, felt dice trays. There's a dice set and 20 cards with a bunch of cool things about the Sword Coast. So it's something I want. So I don't know if I can put my name in here, but
I was gonna say
I bought it for me, but
I didn't know it had. You didn't sell it enough earlier. I know it had cards and a thing you could roll in. Yeah.
So Nick, if you want to get in, I do not have you down. King is number 1, Critical 2, Rivers 3, Brooklyn 4, 28 is 5. Dungeoneers pack is 6, Casey 7.
Ben Gonzalez, did you see that? He's in there.
Ben Gonzo is in at 16.
Nick said yes. What is that? Oh wait, no, I don't want the thing. Oh,
okay. He may have it already. That's okay. No. Okay. Okay. So what we can do, Mark, and I'll let you do it this time.
Okay.
Is you can roll a 20-sided die.
Okay.
And then just if it's a 17, 18, 19, or 20, then you're going to re-roll.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, let me get something to roll on. 1 sec.
And this needs to be on camera because I do not want any cheating going on.
I know. That's why I'm going to grab something and try to roll it right here. And I don't
do you have a dice roller?
I don't know if I can tilt my computer down to see it. I might be able to. All right. That's why I'm going to grab a book real quick. I don't want to have them. I don't have those fancy dice rollers. I roll on the table like an animal.
Oh, Boston Wampy's in. That's fine. We have 4 spots left. So Boston took number 17. Welcome, Boston. Again, we're giving this away. If you're interested in this sweet group of dice, maps, dice rollers, and cards, then just type an L in the chat, and we will put you in our random roll to see who gets it. Critical says he believes us. Okay, you should if you knew Mark.
Hey,
I know.
I'm rolling on Xanathars. All right, here we go.
Table roller. Wait, I don't have a dice roller. Oh dear. Yeah, you're being called out in the chat, dude.
I don't have oh dear. Well, what had happened was
Now King of the One says if I open this, then we'll have dice rollers. So I mean,
wow, you've got like 8 of those things laying around. All right, I probably need to go up to Descent into Gaming and get 1 or 2 of those. Dude, have you seen those dice towers they have that clip on those?
Yeah.
The rollers you have, they clip on those fold out snappy ones.
I know. That's what I mean. There's so much cool stuff.
No, it's like a candy store. Yeah. All right. Here we go. So I'm dropping it, and then I'm going to see if I can pull the computer down to show it. All right. So it's a 7. I don't think we can see that.
Pull it back. Okay, so you rolled a 7?
7, yeah.
That's Casey Breadmore. I know her. Okay, so she wins this. Yes, she wins this. And I'll say, since you're all in this, let's do another one. I have another one.
Okay.
So we'll do one more. So I want you to roll again.
Okay.
Okay, she has...
Roll again.
Silver hand.
Oh. All right. That's a 14, my friend.
14 is Stefan. Right? 14. Yes. Stefan. And I know Stefan Rutland. Okay, cool. So
also known as Linear.
Huh?
From our Discord channel.
Oh, really?
Yes. He said that earlier.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't catch that. So, okay, good. Yeah. So we can probably message him and get his address.
Oh, yeah. He's like,
I'll leave that up to someone else other than me.
Yep,
but
that's the problem. I got it.
And we'll send this out ASAP. I think we can get that up pretty quick. So sweet. So we got 2 winners on that. That's great.
I'm digging these hats.
Yeah, I mean, Fred may have something going on here where
I know.
And depending on your mood.
Yeah.
You can kind of set the mood. Sure. If you're feeling like
putting on the Ritz.
Oh, I'm breaking it now. Yeah.
I know. I discovered that my head is too big for this. It's precariously balanced. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Hey, congratulations, Casey and Stefan Linear. That's awesome. He's also he's very active in our Discord, so I appreciate him. And Casey, I know I know her, and she works at the gaming store, so she has seen a lot of my money All right, perfect.
Good deal.
Perfect.
All
Awesome.
right.
Let's
So,
talk.
do you want to talk about our new?
Yeah, is Bob coming in soon? I
Oh,
think he
he
said give him
did
a couple
say. I
minutes.
sent him
Yeah.
the link. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be better to talk to him first.
Oh, and why are they whipping? Why are they cracking that whip in the chat?
I don't even know. Whip
Oh,
it up.
Nick the loser.
What's
Okay,
going on?
Bob said he can come in.
Okay,
I want to
cool.
get his thoughts on the new product and,
Yep.
Maybe ask him about you doing YouTube in general.
Yeah.
He's a YouTuber. We'll talk about him as soon as he gets in here.
Yeah, if you've not seen his channel, oh my gosh, you've got to. We discovered him, I don't know, a few months ago, maybe or so, and I'm like, this guy is like Bob Ross, and he has that vibe. He's just super awesome, and there he is.
Oh, sweet! Hey, brother.
Hey, Bob,
Hey,
what's going on, man?
you
Not
doing?
much. I'm
Yeah?
good. How are you?
Good.
Outstanding. So you haven't done many live streams, have you?
I've done 0 live streams.
Oh, yeah. That's a whole different creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got people yelling at you in the chat. They'll tell you, they'll tell you about what's in your background and whatever. I mean, it's a lot of fun. So
yeah, if you're not ADD already, you might be once you start trying to do it all here. But yeah, welcome, dude. So, what are your thoughts on the awesome Strahd book stuff?
Yeah, you guys kind of hit it on the head with like Nick came out of nowhere. No one really, I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything like that. I felt like all the revisions they did that they said they were going to do are great. But I expected them to probably just do like a special edition cover, like they do for the newer books. Right. And that would be like the new printings. And that's how you can tell like, oh, okay, this has the errata.
Right.
But yeah, this box, like I already have Curse of Strahd. I haven't gotten to run it yet, but I already have that. And I don't know if this is what you were referencing, but Ted from Nerd Immersion did a pretty good like summary of like why it's like, it already, all that stuff is pretty much in there and you can get it for less by buying it separately, like as it's all currently sold.
Right.
And like a kicker for me, it was just another thing he said, like, I don't have anywhere that box would fit with my gaming stuff. It's just like a big awkward box.
It is a big awkward box.
He mentioned it's kind of like a bragging piece or whatever, and I felt the same way. It'd be cool to show people, but right now a lot of people aren't getting together yet and all that. So it just felt awkward, and I think it'll show in their sales. I just don't see a big clamoring for it. Unlike like you mentioned, the Rime of the Frost Maiden and many in the chat where a lot of people are waiting for that. That should be good. Should add a lot to the game. I'm excited for that for sure. So
that seems like them, firing on all cylinders, and just I don't know. It seems like jarring to be doing that well. They've done like the last 2 or 3 books have been really solid, and then to come out with this and like, what is this? Like what? And honestly, it's almost like a weak attempt to be Beatles and Grimm. Have you seen those Gonzo, the fancy stuff that Beatles and Grimm puts out? I mean, that stuff is amazing and really nice. And then they come out with this weak version that's kind of like, I don't know about that.
It may have been rushed for some reason, or who knows? I mean, who knows? They may have. There's probably a lot of moving parts. In
that interview, Chris even said like, "Oh, this was really challenging for us, like because they don't do the box sets themselves typically, I guess. Besides the starter sets, I think the other ones have all been other companies, and so it's like I don't know why they didn't try to kind of let like Beetle and Grimm do it, who like that's what they do, and they do it really well. I don't know.
Yeah, those things are drool worthy. The stuff that they
those are pretty much luxury D&D products. I feel like
that's a little rich for my blood, but and I still keep coming back to the fact that it's like you can't dangle Ravenloft hints and Strahd hints and then come on like a softball thing like that. Like it better be epic for you to tease it out there. Especially there is so much love for Ravenloft and Strahd
just
already.
The horror setting.
That's one of everyone's favorite campaign settings.
Yeah.
And so to let people down a bit, I was like, that was not a cool move at all. But it kind of feels like a cash grab and everything else. And it's like, it's not my favorite thing. So Anyway, so now I guess we can only hope for the next book to see what happens there. But
Well, Bob, this is your live stream now. The chat's just like all about Bob right now. Hi,
Yeah.
Bob. Bob,
Excuse me?
Bob
Yeah.
activated. A wild Bob has appeared.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
man.
it's going crazy.
I was watching
So,
thanks, not the YouTube. That's fine.
Yeah, so it's all about you, and deservedly so. Your channel's growing really quick. You put out really good stuff. It's well produced. You made even us look better than, which isn't hard to do, to make us look better than we make ourselves look. But yeah, you deserve the growth, and I'm interested in, there are a lot of D&D YouTube channels and a lot of smaller ones that are starting all the time.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see how just out of nowhere it'll come across your radar and you'll find it. And I think that gets back to my point of, you can't have too many people that you're sub to, because it really doesn't do anything to your subscription feed other than give you more choices of, hey, I want to watch that today.
Yeah.
Or I want to listen to that while I'm at work or driving in the car.
Yeah.
And if I'm not
Yeah.
interested, I won't watch it. So it doesn't hurt you to have subscribed to somebody every once in a while or more often than not.
Yeah, it's just
that's a good
options.
thing.
And
it's not like competing,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I specifically like phrased it that way just because I think in general you guys were talking about just like that's kind of how D&D is compared to like the normal like video gaming community, which is more like about like winning, and D&D is about what can we do together. So I think that's why the D&D community kind of leans that way, even in another platform like YouTube.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I don't know
That's
about you,
good.
Gonzo, but I've been in spots before where I've already seen all the content like for the week because I'm all caught up on all my favorite channels. Like, okay, they've all dropped one. I'm like, well, now what do I do? And then I start looking for other channels.
Yeah.
So that just tells your point. It's like it almost can't have too many. There are tons out there, and then finding pretty good ones. In all fairness, there's some that aren't my taste. I'll put it that way. But I find ones I like, and I subscribe because I want to have something to watch after I've watched it. Because really, people are putting out, most YouTubers put out less than 30-minute videos. And a lot of them are 10, 20 minutes. And when you're done, you're like, oh, great, they had a good video. And you're like, okay, now there's no more videos. So, yeah, I think having a good selection is a good thing. So,
yeah. And so I was going to ask you, Bob, when you came in here, I thought about, we talked briefly on why we started the YouTube channel, and I think you told us before, but what was your reasoning behind just starting a YouTube channel on D&D? Your hobby.
Yeah, I mean, it was partially out of like D&D being the main thing I do with my free time. A little bit of having some experience with like trying to do a YouTube channel once before, like several years ago.
Oh, cool.
But it was just about like nothing in particular. And then really it was like being kind of out on my own, like just in the last couple of years is when I officially like moved to a new state with his job, and ended up now like kind of basically I was just like thinking of what are other ways I can try to, like, besides my job that I love, try to make a little money on the side and just like support my gaming hobby. So that was kind of one thing.
That's always nice.
That was like I wanted the hobby of D&D on YouTube to kind of help my hobby of D&D at the table, I guess, be better funded. And then it ended up, turning into its own kind of side job, which is now my main job, as some of you guys in the chat might know too. So
Right. Well, that's good. And so what you're saying is the bigger your channel goes, the more you can afford even things like Curse of Strahd Revamped.
Pretty much.
You're like, oh yeah, bring it. I'll take 2.
Yeah, right.
So
well, and then I can even get a little shrine like they have to put it on because it won't fit on my shelf. So
so
that comes next.
For everyone.
Shrine. Your Curse of Strahd shrine. That I could see that coming next. That makes sense. Yeah. Now, is your significant other going to be in more videos? She had her debut not too long ago. She did pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And she was very popular, and so and she's been in all of our Icefire Peak stuff as well, like in the gameplay.
Yeah.
Okay. So some of the audience was already like familiar with her, and we just filmed a few days ago totally a fun kind of like game basically where I can't reveal the details just yet. It's coming out in a little video I'm uploading on Saturday.
Okay.
But basically, yeah, we just kind of played a little game, just like the two of us, not actually running a session. But it's just, I don't know, it's sort of like a D&D quiz, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Which was something that she came up with a little while ago, just based on our habits of like when we watch live streams. It's like kind of something we try to do. So I don't know. I don't want to give you more hints. But
Okay.
yeah, so she'll
Cool.
be in a video in like a week or two.
Okay.
And I'm hoping to do more. Like I'm really hoping people do like that video because it was really fun to do. It was it was a little easier than a lot of my normal videos, just because it was all kind of on the fly. And so yeah, I'm hoping people enjoy it.
Okay, good. Well, that's a good dynamic because there's not many people doing couples.
It's true
doing
too.
that like that, really. So that's not and that's all about doing something different than other people and get noticed, But yeah, and chemistry. I hate Gonzo, but we make it work on camera.
Yeah, we fake it. So. We fake it till we make it.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt that you love the other person, but no, that's awesome. No, good, very good.
That's good.
Yeah, and there's nothing better than doing what you love to do, and then do it with someone you care about. Really, that helps a lot. I wish I could find that someone that no.
I know we're both searching. But, we'll keep
one day the stars will align.
One day.
That's right. I mean, I know it is what it is.
And also, so the last thing I'll say about that is she is a big reason that like I feel like this kind of all ended up coming to fruition on YouTube for me too, just because we both really liked D&D like when we met. And that was definitely something that like brought us together in the early stages of our relationship. But having just like a supportive partner in that too, not someone who like doesn't know anything about it or just like, oh, what, you always waste all your time on that kind of thing or whatever. So the fact that she's like all in makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
So I don't know
what that's like. All the above.
And my wife, unfortunately for her, it was forced on her because we did it at my house. Mark was coming. Uncle Mark's coming over. All the kids were in, and so if you watch her interview, we did what's it called, Mark? The series of videos we did with those that we're playing with.
Who plays D&D?
Who plays D&D?
Pop quiz.
Pop quiz with Carrie. But she, she mentions that she was kind of on the sidelines. She would make all the snacks for us and everything, and then she started helping me because I was DMing it initially. She started helping me keep initiative and then start running the bad guys and their hit points and that kind of stuff.
Assistant
so
DM.
she was the she became the assistant DM, and then I finally conned her into playing a little bit, and I think she enjoyed that. But more than anything, I don't think it's the D&D, and maybe that's the same for all of us. I think it's just being around the table with everybody, having fun and laughing. Like that's really what she plays with us, but I don't think it's because she wants to play D&D. I think, and I may be speaking for her, but I think she plays because
she's in the chat now. Be careful.
She wants. Oh, she may call me out.
She may. Yeah, she's got question marks. Yeah.
So.
Well, and it's funny because I know my sister-in-law. She got into World of Warcraft, and the way she got in was she got into it because she wanted to play with her. She wanted to spend time with her family because the family was all playing World of Warcraft. So she just started playing. The next thing you know, she was in for the socialization aspect of it. And actually that can happen here in D&D as well, is just playing around. It's the ultimate tabletop role-playing tabletop game, which tabletop games are on the rise as a whole. Anyone that way right now. A lot of them. Yeah, and I say this is the ultimate tabletop game. So.
Well, it's a lot of fun, for sure. Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Well, cool. Bob, anything else how you liking this live stream thing?
It's pretty interesting. I'm going to have to get the pointers from you guys about how you
just announce that you're doing it, ahead of time. We kind of thought, we just remembered it. It was our anniversary yesterday. So we're like, oh shoot, we need to do a live stream. We need to give we were very last minute. So I'm grateful that you even had the time to be able to come in. Fred wanted to come in, but he had to work. Wally DM wanted to come in really bad, and he had other things he already had planned. But tell people you're going to do it. You have a lot of subs. Tell them you're going to do it.
Yeah, it's something I want to start doing. I just haven't had the chance to try to figure it out yet. So I'll have to communicate with you guys about the
Mark,
logistics.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Gonzo's the expert when it comes to technology.
None.
Yeah.
I don't do anything. No tech.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
you know, the people are called techies. He's the opposite, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to talk to Fred about the hats too. I feel like that's
Yeah.
a secret.
Yeah, he didn't clue us in where he got this big package of them, you know. But yeah, we
I like
asked him
that
about
when I
like,
raise my eyebrows, the hat goes up.
oh,
That's
that's a
pretty
nice
cool.
feature. Yeah, mine's way like I didn't realize I had such a big head. I tried to put it on, I about broke the hat. So yeah, I got a big melon. All right.
All right.
Cool.
So
Well, yeah.
thanks for stopping by, Bob.
Yeah. Thanks
You're
for
always
having
welcome,
me.
brother, and we'll let you know. We'll give you some tips. We're looking forward to your live stream. We'll come terrorize your live stream.
Just terrorize the chat.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
All right,
Happy to
man.
have
See
you.
ya.
All right. See ya.
See ya, Bob. Awesome. I love that guy. He's pretty sweet. His channel's sweet. So good stuff.
very
All right,
good.
Mark. You got something for us?
Yeah. So when we first designed the logo, which if you show the logo that we've been using, like
Okay.
on your shirt, Gonzo, that you stand up there. So all right. So you notice it had the YouTube logo, the YouTube play button, which by design we did that. So when people see people wearing it, they're like, "Oh, what's this dungeon? Oh, it must be a YouTube channel because they have that icon thing." So
Yeah.
that was kind of by design originally, and that served us. So we think we had the goal to kind of keep that around for our first 1,000 or subs in the beginning to kind of get us going. But at the same time, I felt like we needed to, if you know, like big companies, we know Nike by their swoosh. You know, we know Amazon by their little smile thing that they add on their thing. So
Yeah.
the idea was to swap out that little icon for our own icon, and so it'd be our own icon. So what we came up with, we have a new design we're going to add to our logo, which I can bring that up now. And let me look around.
By the way, they're asking for Bob's link in the channel. Bob, you can put it in there, I believe. If not,
Yeah, you can. If not, I can do it.
Yeah, Mark, I speak as if I know how to do that, but
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Gonzo, pop that in there.
yeah, I would if I knew how. But definitely, we want people to go, wow. Look
All
at
right.
that warehouse, Mark. Where's this been?
Yeah, this warehouse is like in our backyard. No, we have our own little warehouse. Yeah, so this is
You have to be
our little skull guy with the pencils going through his head is going to replace it in all different ways. Obviously this is a big giant version.
Yeah.
But at times he may rest like where the YouTube play button is.
Yeah, like
but
a
we
smaller
wanted,
version.
Yeah. So we'll have a smaller different version. And so I had a couple designs right now in here. So one is this design, and the other one looks like, I gotta move my little things around here. All right. So another design is just having that on the front and then dungeon class.
Hey, the chat's liking it. Hey, let us know what you think so far. The skull with the two pencils going through behind it. Just let us know what you think. We felt it still spoke dungeon class in some way. Right now, people like it. So that's.
And then
good.
this is me when I was wearing it out on the street earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
that looks like you.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I was walking around. Yeah. And then this girl, she wanted to wear the shirt, and I said, well, okay, yeah, I guess
you let her do it.
I mean, let her put it on, I suppose, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's me wearing the shirt after the gym. You know, I'm almost swolled, you know. I'm sorry, it's kind of embarrassing. I just came out of my eyes came out from.
I know and you obviously didn't order the size you needed. So it's
right, exactly. And then
tight.
it looks like girls that play drums, so they look pretty good on them too.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we also have hoodies. Looks good on a hoodie too.
Oh boy, I know what my wife will want.
I know.
Yeah.
There
you go.
Right.
Are you giving one of these out?
Yeah, so we can give one away if you want to give. What do you want to give away? A shirt? Or, well, actually, I don't know. How do you want to do this? We could do it different ways. We could.
You tell me what's the best.
I don't know. We could do old logo, 80s logo, or this logo. I don't know if we want to do that. Bruce likes the first one, likes this style, he said. So this one here for branding. Yeah. I like what we kind of feel like that too, overall. But I wanted people to have an option too. Some days I might just want to wear.
I like that, or I would like the skull smaller.
Yeah.
Because I don't like a lot of like if I don't know how it'll be, but sometimes there's like a lot of plasticky stuff on your center. So, but yeah, I mean, I like a lot of those.
I don't know if
They
I
look
can-
cool. I mean, hopefully I can win one because I would like one of those shirts.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't
So-
you? Yeah. The idea was to have them here so we could wear them and show what they look like. But
It's a critical said. Just let the winner pick.
that's a good idea. That's a
Okay,
great
we can
idea.
do that, and then we'll
Boom,
get his
easy.
Yeah, we'll get their size, he or she
Yeah.
size, and go from there. So,
Sounds good. All
let me
right.
turn the page here. Another giveaway.
Another giveaway.
Okay, let me do this. This is for a shirt. So now to get a shirt, a t-shirt that you're going to pick out,
Right.
and you can probably, the best way will be that you could, Mark, maybe you'll put the link in or something and they can look at it and then email you or something.
Right.
Okay, so we'll figure that out here depending who the winner is. So
Yeah.
type in, if you're ready, there's 28 in the chat. So if you're ready, type in S for shirt if you're wanting to win a t-shirt.
Let me drop this out of here so we can. All right.
All right. Type in S. So we got Karen is number 1. King of the Ones is number 2. Mark, you're going to have to read them to me. Holy cow, they're going quick.
Okay. All right. So.
Okay. After King is
right.
Matt Nerdy.
Matt Nerdy.
He's number 3. What's after Matt?
You had Karen, Matt Nerdy, King of the Ones, Ali Gonzo.
Okay. Ali is number 4.
LA Pulverizer.
LA Pulv.
28 millimeter RPG.
Okay. 28mm is number 6.
Dungeoneers Pack.
Dungeoneers Pack. And I'll ask Casey and the previous 2 winners not to enter if they wouldn't mind, just so someone else can win. Dungeoneers. If they did enter, yeah, they did. Okay, good.
Brooklyn VC.
Okay, Dungeoneers is number 7. Brooklyn is number 8.
It's a critical.
Oh, it's a critical. Sweet. It's a
Oh,
critical.
Callie the Blind. I knew who that is.
Oh, yes, I do too. Number 9. Okay,
that's
after it's a critical, who's next?
Kale the Blind.
Okay. The Blind.
And Stefan.
He's number 10. Stefan. Oh, Stefan did win.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, Stefan, if you don't mind, I am going to take you out for the shirt because you did win one of these sweet dice packs. So I'm going to take you out if you don't mind. Okay. So after, I know.
Right.
It stinks,
Ben Gonzalez.
Ben is number 11.
Logan Gonzalez, only he made his a dollar sign. I don't know if that counts or not.
I'm sure he does. Logan's number 12. Okay.
Bob World Builder.
Bob, we may be able to send him something, but Bob is number lucky 13, Bob. Lucky 13.
Malcolm Gardner.
Malcolm, number 14.
Jay O'Brien.
Jay, okay, Jay's number 15.
Stefan said no problem, by the way.
Okay, good. That's
Malcolm
nice of you.
Gardner. Don't hate us. Don't hate us.
Oh, wait,
Linear.
Malcolm is number 14. I got Jay as number 15.
Malcolm's on here twice. I see. Okay.
Yeah, nice try, Malcolm.
Yeah, and Boston
That's good.
Wompy's
That's good
on
thinking.
here. Boston Wompy doesn't know his letters. He put A first, and then he put S. So I don't know.
Who knows with
It was
Boston?
high school graduates.
Sure.
What the heck? Unbelievable.
Hey, speaking of Carrie, I think she popped in, so we're going to...
Oh,
Yeah,
should we
we
put her
have
on
another
camera?
guest. So Boston, you're number 16.
I heard sweatshirt.
Yeah, she heard sweatshirt, so she wants in. She wants in for the sweatshirt.
That's how you lost this one here.
Yes,
You
I
lost
haven't
the 80s
gotten
one.
one of those yet.
Yeah, they're really soft. You should get one.
Okay, so we've got 16. That's a good number.
16 so far.
Yeah, 16.
Anyone else?
And that's going to be for the new logo shirt, which that means you'll probably get one before I do.
Yeah,
We haven't even printed these
this
yet.
is true. I haven't ordered one for myself
Yeah,
yet.
we haven't. So
They're hot off the presses or off the iPad and Apple Pencil, so to speak.
all Hold on, I'm gonna put.
Any other takers? There's 16 Gonzo, and there are 29 people in in the live stream.
Wow. Okay,
Wow.
so why don't you show the shirt really quick?
Yeah, we'll do. All right, let's see.
Can't hear it without. Oh, I can probably do this. I think.
There it is. All right, there. Share. There we go.
All right. We are doing a giveaway for our new logo shirt that just debuted tonight. And if you'd like to be involved in the giveaway, put an S in the chat. If you're in the chat and you haven't yet, we have 16 entries so far.
Carrie, did you see this as me?
Hey.
After this, I went to the gym. Yeah.
Hey.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Pipe dream. That's him out of the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. See, my muscles. See, what happens when you work out, Carrie, is like your muscles tend to kind of look bigger than you normally see every day. Yeah, all swolled. Yeah. Where what?
Behind this guy, there's in the restaurant eating there.
Yeah, that's me back there. Yeah, I'm back there eating. That's me over the shoulder. Yeah, over here. Rude.
All right, I think we've got all our S's. So
I could see Kaylee wearing this.
Boston, okay. Oh, 28 millimeters asking where your hat is, Carrie.
Oh, yeah.
Celebrating this. She can hold this sign up though. Look at
I
this.
brought him a cupcake.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where's my cupcake? I'm gonna show my cupcake. Yeah.
Oh.
I'll have to have my assistant bring the cupcake in a moment.
All right.
So are we ready to draw? What's going on?
Yeah, we're gonna do. Oh, Kaylee Gonzalez is in. That's number 17.
Unbelievable. Yeah, she saw that. She saw this picture. She's probably gonna be lobbying for a hoodie.
Yeah. See, it's not.
See, that kind of looks like her almost.
In there?
Yeah, that's definitely most expensive.
Yeah.
I think it's in the
That's
30s,
one
right?
showing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the 30s.
No,
We-
like $30.
What the hoodie?
The hoodie.
They're like 35. I think they start at. Yeah.
That's what Kaylee will want. So hopefully you don't roll a 17.
Yeah. All right. Very good. All right. So what am I rolling?
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Just roll the dice. You can put your screen full screen if you want.
Okay, we'll do. All right. Dropping this. All right. And where's my handy dandy roller? My very special roller, which is the Anathars.
On here. Yeah, look at the name crossed out. That's so sad.
Oh, yeah. Man. That's how to make enemies right there. All right. So I'm rolling a 20.
You're rolling a 20. If you roll 18, 19, or 20, you re-roll.
Oh, you know what? If 19 or 20, it would be like you or me. No, kidding. All right. Here.
If you roll an 18, 19, or 20, then you have to give away 2 shirts.
Then I get a shirt.
You have to
What
roll.
the?
Yeah, so that's the way it goes, dude.
All
Let's do it.
right, man. All right, Mr. Vanderbilt. Here we go. Uh-oh.
What
No
you
lie,
get?
dude.
I
It's a
can't-
19.
Okay.
19.
Okay. So we're gonna give away 2 shirts.
19. No lie.
I'll work overtime. Pay for these.
All right.
Roll twice. So let's go.
Our patrons will have to come through. All right, so roll again. Okay, that's a 12.
Well, we have a Logan. A Logan Gonzo is getting a shirt.
Unbelievable.
Mark him down. Okay?
All right, Logan. All right, rolling again.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
fell off. Boy, I
That's-
wish I had a dice roller.
When we play the game, that's what he does. Oh yeah, I rolled an 18.
Yeah, I roll on the table like an animal. Ooh. All right. What is that? A 5.
5 is LA Pulverizer.
Oh, awesome.
Get a shirt.
Very cool.
All right. That's great. And we'll do some more giveaways on other live streams. That's a lot of fun to do. I guess that leads us right into the next thing we want to cover before we break, and that is we do have a Patreon that actually helps pay for some of this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so running a channel, well, there's 2 things here. One is in order to grow, you do need some capital and some things. Like we just thanks to our patrons, we're able to get. I just got it, the green screen, which we'll be able to do some shots of our pictures of us and our thumbnails and stuff. So that'd be great. And we've got some audio technical stuff that we've got from that. So it's just there's those little things start really adding up. So there's that. But the other thing is being a patron is an opportunity to be a part of behind the scenes. It's an opportunity to hang out with us more, have input on the channel depending on your tiers. So we're going to be rolling out a video not too long here to explain our different tiers in the Patreon, and hopefully people might want to do that and help support the channel, help us get bigger. We have big plans, make this a biggest community we can, and we just love it, and we're really excited about the Patreon because we as you talked about earlier, the opportunity to spend time and hang out with our people more and interact with them is what it's all about, and this gives us some flexibility to do that and some opportunities to do that. So,
and they can order the merchandise, which helps us a little bit as well.
Yes. So down in the description of this is the links to link to the merchandise store. Everything that we just showed you is available there, hoodies and everything. So that's all possible to buy. Any profits from that go to support the channel, make it bigger, and we really appreciate that. Also, it helps us do more collaborations in the future. So we again, what you're seeing us on is a thing in the software that costs money, and so there's that. So it helps us be able to do that. So just want to plug for that, and look for that video soon about our Patreon. We'll be filming that shortly, and put SpongeBob on there. What? SpongeBob.
Liked your shirt from the last video.
Yeah. That's epic, huh? I've been looking for an opportunity to wear it.
Some of my funny shirts I get from like a thrift store, so you'll be funding great buys that I find in the or whatever's around here.
Great buys. Right.
We got a candle to.
I really just came to bring you a cupcake.
Oh, she just brought me a cupcake.
Congratulations.
I have a cupcake. Assistant.
Congratulations! Woo!
Woo!
Hey! Thanks. Who's gonna clean this mess up? Not me.
That's what I like to know.
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, here's my. I'm not lighting it. That's a 1 years old. Oh my gosh, you lit yours on fire.
Yeah.
Man, we have fire codes in this state.
All right, I'll blow it out.
Yeah, hey, and that was the story of how we burned down our studio.
So, congratulations, Mark. We're super excited. I want to do a lot more of these live streams and connect with you guys in the chat. We can't wait till our chat gets bigger and bigger. And again, the more you're able to support us in any shape or form, just tell other people about us. That really helps.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, sub the Dungeon Class. They have sub to Bob the Builder, sub to Rivers, everybody. Anyone's got a YouTube channel. It doesn't hurt you to do that, and it really helps them. Congratulations. Chat, is there anything else you need from us tonight? Anything else, let us know. We appreciate you guys being here. We appreciate you supporting us. We can't say that enough.
Fire.
Who gave him
Fire.
about this? More giveaways, Ali says. Yeah, I know. We'll do this again. We'll do this.
Yeah. The giveaways are fun. I like giving away stuff.
Yeah, I have some more things. I do. I have some more things. I have this deck of many cards, monster cards, which is really cool. I'll save for the next live stream. So when you guys hear that we're going to do a live stream, I feel like why not do at least a giveaway, as often as we can, and we're going to do it. And I hope to have Bob and other people on our live streams as well. They have some good insight. So, okay, I think we're getting all the congratulations. Everyone's saying fire, fire. So people are running in flames. Engineers Pack, thank you. You're very.
There's confetti over here too.
Yeah.
How'd you guys get that confetti over here?
I don't know. It's all all right.
All right. So is that it, dude?
I think so. With
And with that,
class
class dismissed.